What's going on, everybody, and welcome to the season. What are we? Season 26 NFL draft, XCFL draft. I am your host, Nick Larson. Here with me is our producer, Regan. Regan, how you doing today?
I'm doing good, Nick.
And our man for the plan, Mr. Ace. Ace, how you doing today, sir?
Aloha XCFL.
What time is it over there? What time is it over there?
2:30 p.m.
Ooh, oh boy. Hey, you skip out of work early?
I did. Good excuse to get out early.
Smart man. Well, once Regan is kind of ready here, guys, we'll get rocking and rolling. But Ace, let me ask you, man. So Air V, who has the first and second pick in the draft, has made his picks public. Do we believe that those are the picks, or is he pulling everyone's leg?
I mean, he said, "Oh, I'm going to make them public because I'm just going to let the computer draft." And then, like 10 minutes later, he was like, "Can I switch on you guys?" So he kind of left himself an out there for the smoke and mirrors game.
Yep, and it's interesting. He has Jared Goff. He's been trying to move Goff. Obviously, but it to no avail. It doesn't seem like anyone was biting on that. So, I mean, is there a way we see him go quarterback at 1 or 2? I mean, Goff, 1 year left on the deal. I don't know.
If it would be an extremely poor move, in my opinion.
Yeah, I think so too.
You already paid a hefty price for Goff. You know, you got to make Goff or DJ work. And for you to commit another extremely high pick and miss out on one of those players that's available at 1 or 2 for another quarterback, that's a move we would expect from someone like Chad O'Brien.
Yeah, that's 100% true. Yeah, I think in a draft that doesn't seem too deep, I think, sitting there at 1 and 2, you might as well just go ahead and take the 2 best players. You can always. Oh, Brent's blowing me up here.
I'm curious who you think the 2 best players in the draft are.
I think the corner is one. I'm gonna start the draft here. We won't make our pick yet, but these servers are really freaking me out, guys. I'm gonna be so mad if
yeah, the clock is running.
I'm gonna pause it. I paused it just because we don't really know. All right, so yeah, Riggs, your stream is up, right? We're good to go here.
Yeah, we're all set.
All right, we're good to go. What's going on, Nick? Your mic is breaking up. Uh-oh. Am I clear to you guys?
I mean, yeah, not too bad.
You're a
little fudgy, but it's not terrible.
Little what?
You're a little fudgy, but it's not terrible.
Oh boy. Okay. Well,
and it's just kind of a little crackly, but not. I mean, it wasn't noticeable to me. I don't know about you, Ace.
It sounds perfectly clear to me, so it might be Regan's connection there.
It's me.
All right. Well,
it's just me, dude. Like my head gives off static.
Maybe your connection has Parkinson's.
Oh, maybe it does. Yeah.
We can't go 2 broadcasts in a row with Parkinson's jokes.
Yeah. We'll try to refrain from that. That's the one topic. Most topics are pretty on point for XCFL commentary, but man, yeah, we'll refrain from that one this time.
All right, well, let's go ahead and get this thing underway here. We know we got the Giants up here with the first 2 picks. So I'm just going to skip here. First pick off the board. Yep, Marquise Williams. So he stuck true to his gut there. 76 overall, corner from Washington. He's a stud. He's tall. He's probably what everyone wanted. I know Brent said he wanted him at 4. Everybody was kind of saying
he was number 1 on my board.
He was number 1 on my board as well. I think he was head over heels this draft class, the best, really the only corner that was going to be worth, a high first round grade too. So we are going to pause for Brent. He's loading up. We've done this for Boone before. We've done it for a couple other people. We will pause for him just to let him get on because he's almost updated. Just so people don't think we give staff extra treatment. We've done this for Boone like 15 times. So
yeah.
If you're at your console and
still waiting on a trade to come through from Boone. So like I sent the trade.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, 14 years later. All right, time to resend the trade again.
All right, so here he says he's going with the outside linebacker Easley, correct? is that who we think he's going to go with? I mean, is there anyone else you think he could go with here at 2 ace?
No, I think
He is an
that
outside
would be the
linebacker guy.
best. I think that's the smartest move for him. If he sticks to his guns there, and I think since Marquise Williams popped up here, I think he sticks to what he said.
All right, Brent is on. We're good to go here. I'm going to send this one in, and Jermaine Easley, 74 overall, right outside linebacker out of the Oregon State University. We got double nut on the clock. Does he go? He signed Drew Brees in free agency, an X Factor quarterback. Do we see him go quarterback here, or do we see him go with possibly one of the wide receivers? He lost AJ Green, pair him with John Ross and Tyler Boyd. Do we see him go with one of the stud defensive ends, pass rushers, one of the safeties? The Drew Brees signing kind of gives him some flexibility. He goes with Dalton Decker, who is a 72 overall. So that's something to remember here.
Wow.
It's something to remember. The quarterbacks are rated, this is kind of how they're all going to come out. You got to remember what Haskins and Kyler Murray were rated in the game.
Yeah, that's fair.
Quarterback ranges can be pretty low. I'm curious to see that dev. I'm going to put forgot to make the picture thing here. Draft picks.
And Brent's got to go best player available. I mean, he's got so many holes to fill over there. This is probably the easier draft for him because he could just find the best player available and just grab that guy, and it's going to help him.
Who would you think the best player available is right now?
I think the middle linebacker Slauson's nice.
Yeah, he did have that one draft story though that said he was inconsistent in the switch, and he ran a 4.7. So like that's pretty slow. That's looking at right around like 4. Let me see I can pull him up right here. I really don't even care because it's doubtful that anybody will fall to me at 31. So I'll just pull it up on mine. There it is. Dalton Slauson. He ran a 4.69, 25 reps. I mean, he looks nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he with the A- hit power has been huge this cycle. Let's be honest.
That's true. He could be a big hitter with that hit power.
He's really thinking about. He did. He went Dalton Slauson, 71 overall.
I'm curious to see his speed.
So now we got Mr. Sean up here. He does not need a wide receiver. He does not need a quarterback. I think he was kind of hoping that middle linebacker was going to be there when he picked. I believe Sean loves taking linebackers. He's done it. He's brought 2 of them to the XCFL Hall of Fame. So
I could see him still going wide receiver here. It's like or I would personally, if I had a quarterback like Pat Mahomes, man, you just want to air it out. And that 6'3" wide receiver has pretty good speed. I mean, he ran a 4.43. That's exactly the kind of guy you want as a wide receiver 1 there.
So him and Dunlap and Beverly both ran the same 40.
Yeah, and one is like 5 inches taller.
Yeah, but Beverly has that A- deep route. So he did go with Dunlap, the wide receiver. That's a nice trio there with Tyreek Hill, Dunlap, and Taj Beverly. So, or not Taj Beverly. That's who I might be taking.
Yeah, here goes Nicholas.
This is the dilemma, gentlemen.
Who are you between? Like, since you're up, we'd love to hear. Give us the live.
So I'm either going quarterback Eli Pope or wide receiver Taj Beverly. Those are the 2 I'm going between here. Who?
Eli Pope. What's his?
Yep. He's a throw power.
Wow.
Hey, you got to mute me, or maybe it's me on the background here. No, someone's got the stream playing. Either Eli Pope, who's the 6'3" strong arm quarterback, or I'm going with Taj Beverly. I don't know what to do, gentlemen. Oh.
What can you get for Jimmy G?
Oh, fuck, I'll cut Jimmy G. I don't care.
Huh?
4.43. Second fastest 20-yard shuttle, 3-cone drill, 21 years old.
When's the last time you've been able to get a quarterback and keep him for the cycle? Like this guy could be an XCFL Hall of Famer. If you turn him into a god.
If he freaking sucks.
Well, quarterback is pretty easy to develop this year.
Yep.
I don't know. I might go Taj Beverly just for kicks and giggles because I like receivers. The receivers are the running backs of. Oh, you got him. 77.
Oh, yes, sir, man.
What's his speed?
93 speed, 95 excel.
All right.
84 deep route. Oh, yes. Oh, Andy's a hidden dev. Uh-oh.
I warned Higgy here. Higgy said, "Oh, I think the receivers are going to fall," and I was like, "No,
way.
I don't think so. I don't think so." I was worried about that, but
oh man, Ooh.
If
I was a
only.
little nervous there. 94 agility. Oh man. Okay. Barry Brooks, who? What? We got T-Bev.
Do you think T-Bev has the ability to do what Barry Brooks did?
No, different Madden, different,
I understand that. Do you think he can make the splash in the league that Brooks did?
I think he could, just because I currently have Marquise Goodwin and Antonio Brown, so there's no pressure on him to really come in and, and I have Dante Pettis, Marquise Brown, and Marquise Goodwin and Antonio Brown are all on the block if anyone wants one of them.
Can you I don't know which we could pause it at, but I need to pause it briefly to send the trade to the Rams because for whatever reason I think it resets it whenever.
I got the next pick. You could pause it on mine.
I just paused it here. Yeah.
Okay,
cool. I paused it for you.
Cool.
So all Tim Brock is up. So in reality, guys, let me just throw a little backstory. The only reason I traded up to 6 was because I thought I had a deal in place for the first overall pick. And then when I knew ARV was never going to go quarterback, so I tried to make a deal with Brackett, who for some reason thought ARV was going to go quarterback, so he traded the second pick because Brackett wanted Decker. So Brackett completely misread the situation and bought right into ARV's game. Which, and then even right now, Doublenut and I were talking, and I was trying to give him everything I could to move up to 3 to take Dalton Decker. So shout out to him. For the rest of the league is very happy you didn't let me go up and get Decker. But that I'm very happy with my pick. So Higgy goes to Tim Brock. Ace, go ahead and make your pick. I'll talk about Tim Brock. But Brock looked like a freak. Tell me when. Oh, great pick, Ace. Brock looked like a freak until the combine, and they kind of did him dirty. Hammer, I don't think he made it in time for the draft.
It didn't go through.
I know he's online. What you mean? Well, you do. Sometimes it won't say he has. You have 10 until it gets up to that pick.
Oh, did it say accepted on the stream? I
don't know. I'm not watching the stream.
Oh. Well, did he say he sent? Wait. Let's just wait. Worst case, we just wait till I'm on the clock. Let's do that.
Well, you're on your Hammer.
No, I'm on the clock in 23.
Yep. So we'll let Hammer go here.
Damn. All right. Well. Note to self: people don't trade with Boone day of the draft.
I thought you were trading for 10.
No, I was No. I traded for 31.
So there's nothing. 10 is Boone.
Yes, Boone is actually picking at 10. He traded for 23, which is my pick, and gave me a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he moved back. I moved back like 8 spots, pick up a second.
Well, good thing we got the draft show going on because it looks like the Thursday Night Football game has got a serious delay going on. So,
oh, really?
Yeah. Oh, you're in Charlotte. Aren't you in Charlotte? Or where are you?
No, I'm in Virginia now. I moved north. I'm over in. I'm getting closer to Jack day by day.
Oh, so are we? Oh, Hammer's on the clock here. Regan, I'm putting a trade through the trade submission here.
All right.
Not from me, but
somebody else.
We have to do it just because it's a first round pick.
Oh, okay. Blah 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 gets blah blah blah.
I think it should be approved. Yeah. Jack's just trading 24 to Brackett.
Yeah. Damn. Brackett gets.
Hammer, it says he's online on Xbox, so we're gonna let him make this pick here. Okay, so this is where it gets really, really interesting player wise, because this is where I think majority of the, other than if you're looking for a DT or a pass rusher, an offensive lineman, it gets kind of thin through here, I think. Do you guys agree? There's obviously going to be some X factor linemen or D tackles and DNs, but some of these guys are probably hoping there would be the safety Ace just took, or possibly one of the receivers there. Could be pretty upset that they are sitting here looking at 3 defensive tackles, 2 defensive ends, and a free safety.
Yeah,
and a quarterback.
I think this is where it gets fun. There's not clear. There's not clear players that are out there that are going to be. They're going to be good right away.
That's a left end. Yeah.
You're going digging for these gems, these hidden. Like my guy was hidden dev, and that's what I was hoping for.
Yeah,
so
here's
you
his hidden dev.
Find those guys. Yeah.
So Reegs, I don't know if you want to throw up any of these. Sean just posted his wide receiver. I want to see what Dunlap looks like.
Yeah, me too.
But we got Boone. So he's a hidden dev, just like my guy. 90 speed, 90 excel. So he's 3 speed less, 5 excel less, and they ran the same 40. But he's a beast, man. 89 jumping, 85 spec catch. Boone's up. Could we see the second quarterback go here to Boone? He has no quarterback on his roster, which has been noted in chat.
We very well could.
He loved Fails so much, and then I saw Fails in free agency, and I was like, "What is going on?"
Fails failed miserably. But I don't know. I think unless Boone is really buying into that offensive line thing, he traded for a bunch of them last year. He's not going pass rusher. He's got Aaron Donald and all them guys. He did make his pick, and it is right end Stephen Wild. So he did go pass rusher. Shut me right up. And now he got Grizz, the ultimate wild card. I know he really liked Tim Brock, the outside linebacker that got picked earlier. I think he was really hoping he was going to be here. Him and I talked a lot. God, every time I see a Green Bay Packer logo pop up on the top of the screen, I think it's my pick, but it's not. Bracket, if you're listening, your trade is approved.
What did your safety look like, Ace? I didn't hear what his speed and stuff was.
He's 89 speed, 89 excel. I really went for him for that hit power.
Yeah, for safety, that's good.
84 hit power.
Nice.
That's pretty good. I'm about to load him up right now.
It's hidden. It's hidden.
For a Madden Gen guy, that's an 89 hit power is pretty nice.
Yeah.
And it's hidden dev, so it could, all it takes is that guy coming up with the what do you call it? Like the enforcer ability, like some of these safeties have, man.
Yeah.
And
that is a nice
it could
one.
Be, I'm hoping.
And I needed it. I got Malik Hooker back there. My cornerbacks are not great, so I need that partner with Malik Hooker back there to. Gathers was good, but he let so many plays get by him that this guy should start from day one easily.
T-Bev is posted in the chat. So Grizz must be thinking here. So Grizz is in that. I think we could see Grizz go quarterback here. I know he wouldn't like to, but maybe that, and he doesn't need a running back. There's really not much else, man. Unless you go Angelo Ellington, that pass rushing outside linebacker. But he's 24 years old. I don't think we'll see. Oh, who do you go with? Hudson Wheeler, the QB. So he didn't go with the second guy. He went with the second A+ throw power guy.
Nice. That's a good pick.
With 71 overall. So we're only seeing a 1 overall difference between Dalton Decker and Hudson Wheeler. Well, I got to check the chat here. Robert says Chiefs taking a wide receiver was a surprise. Fan's girlfriend says 89 is sick.
Fan's girlfriend.
She's here again. Irex says, oh, great. Nick gets Brooks 2.0.
Yeah, speed doesn't matter as much this year, so he might be.
Josh says, let's give it 1 season before we have a Beverly emoji in main chat.
Yeah.
I told everyone, if you have cool pictures of guys that have made an impact in the league, send me a clear up-close picture.
And I sent you a clear up-close picture of Deion Jones diving into the end zone with Barry Brooks at his ankles.
That was not clear. We're both minuscule. The one of Brooks was completely zoomed in, or else the emojis are so tiny.
I just want to see the fit. All right.
One time, and we only have spots for 8 more emojis, but I'm thinking about upgrading our Discord server so we can get unlimited emojis. Then it could get pretty wild.
That would be pretty wild.
We have the money to do it. I don't want to do that stupid Nitro Boost thing because it doesn't seem like you get much from that, but I can upgrade all the other features. So, but I mean, so we got Mr. I think we could see the Chargers go quarterback here. Someone's got to go quarterback.
Well, Grizz did.
Yes.
There were some good first-round quarterbacks this year.
The issue with him, with Eli Pope, though, he has the A throw power, and the only accuracy up there is at throw accuracy short, which is A-. But that throw under pressure being an A- could be. Is Brackett going down to the wire here?
Yeah, he did.
Quarterback.
Oh, so he didn't go with Wow, man. People are really sleeping on Eli Pope, man.
There he goes.
There goes Pope.
That's okay. So
ATL.
Eli Pope.
That's a good pick.
That same overall as Decker, man. I like it. Pope was going to be the guy. That was the guy I was deciding between. So that's not a bad pick. A- throw under pressure is very big this Madden, I think. So we got.
I liked Estrada. Estrada was one of my favorite players coming out. I'm just interested in seeing what his speed is.
One of the higher overalls that we've seen, 75 overall.
He would have been in consideration if I'd stayed at 13 instead of trading for Julio. I probably would have considered him there.
Focusing on DBs, he was my third favorite DB in the
I
draft.
I think I agree with you on that. So we get a lot of. All right, we got to pause for the trade 1 second because there's.
Oh yeah, no, they're trading. He traded 24. He didn't trade 15.
Jack traded 15, I believe.
Oh, he just did.
No, I thought he traded. No, maybe he didn't trade it.
No, he traded 15. No, he traded 24 to Bracket. He didn't trade 15 to Bracket.
Oh, so then we're good to.
Yeah.
We're not pausing then.
No, I think we're good. Famous last words.
Yeah, you were also good when you sim Brian's game or something. Remember?
Yeah, I'm still good, dude. That was Brian.
Let's talk about that trade. Can we talk about that? Luke Kuechly, Ace. I don't know how
that's AIDS. It was pure AIDS.
So the trade committee was 3-2. 3 people approved it, and Regan and I both actually declined it.
Yeah, I was pooping my pants.
I thought it was an absolutely terrible trade for Brian. Even though I love seeing Brian get screwed over. It was brutal to come back with the 28th overall pick.
Yeah. And then what was it? Like a future, I don't know, something garbage.
Dude, I would have gave him 6. I would have gave him 6 overall for Kuechly.
Yeah, easily. Because Kuechly doesn't die until he's 35. And he's 29 right now.
Both of you know that when I was on that trade committee, I was the most conservative out of everyone.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So yeah, I thought that one was way out of balance.
It was horrible.
Brian got jacked.
That's why we have a committee, though, and 3 people immediately approved it, and I was just kind of like, "Wait, hold on."
No, well, yeah,
but
sort of.
I mean, it went through. Yeah, it went through. I mean, that's why it's trade committee. I think Brent made out with a steal there. Brian keeps saying it was
cap
to free up cap space, but
and he has the third most cap.
Dude, yeah, I'm just confused. You can every time you advance, or every time if you go practice simming through, your cap space grows and grows because you lose players, and the fact he's thinking all these guys are going to ask for so much money, he's not going to have room to re-sign him in 2 years. It's just you don't trade the best player in the league for that. Okay, we see our first 60 overall player, Ellis Young, go. Who did Jack go? Who did Jack take?
Jack got that defensive tackle. Surprise.
Jack loves a strong defensive
Dude,
tackle.
He has so much defensive line depth now. It's not
even funny.
Are
you, Sean, I know you're trying to get in here. Forget it. We'll bring Sean in now. I was going to say get his picture up, but you're almost up. So, Sean, go ahead and join if you're listening.
Do we have it opened up for 4?
I just did.
Oh, cool.
We'll chat about his wide receiver he took, Mr. Dunlap. So he posted a pick in draft picks. Sparty gets an 88 speed, Estrada 92 excel, 78 zone coverage. That's nice. And he comes in with hidden dev. It's tricky now that it used to be hidden dev was just going to be superstar X factor. Now they actually made it so star dev's hidden. Brackets quarterback. I can't even tell if that's 85 throw power, but that could be less than ideal. Shawnee, what's up, baby? Oh, no. Yeah, there he is.
Am I echoing?
No, you're good. You got to be happy with your pick, man. 6'3", 90 speed, 90 excel.
Oh yeah.
89 jump. What are you? Yeah. What was your reasoning going him over the height?
Yeah, because I've already got Tyreek and Mecole, who are both 5'10". I needed a tall guy, and that type of speed with his release and his jumping, that's going to be huge.
What were you?
Watkins, but he'll be better. Hopefully, that hidden dev turns out.
What were you hoping was going to be there at 5? Was it a wide receiver, or were you hoping one of the defensive players fell?
Well, obviously I wanted that cornerback, but I knew no way.
Yeah.
I was hoping maybe the linebacker, middle linebacker would fall, but that didn't pan out. So my plan was to take the wide receiver at that point. I was just hoping that I figured a quarterback would go. So
yeah. Still, right? You're talking a quarterback, 64 overall quarterback goes Nelson Vick. Mike Vick's white cousin goes, and he's a 64 overall. So Sean, then I mean, Brent is not happy with the middle linebacker. What'd you say?
I said he better give him cornrows.
Yeah. Brent is not happy with his middle linebacker. So
he's the one that got him.
Yeah, he does not like him at 71 overall. So
that's good. It makes up for Kuechly.
Yeah, it makes up for Kuechly, that's for sure.
What's his
karma?
He hasn't posted a pick yet, which is usually not a good sign.
Is he hidden dev?
We don't know. He said he's not very happy. Everybody's been hidden dev pretty much so far. So I'm wondering who's going to come away with the stars.
So Brent just ghosted after he made the pick, huh? He's that upset.
Brian says, "Can you pause?" What?
No.
For what? For him to put his helmet on or take the neck break?
Brian just doesn't understand here how you have to get trades approved. You can't just post in main chat, "Hey, we're gonna move these." Jeez, oh Pete's.
Especially with first rounders. Dude, this year was wild though. This first round is shuffled probably more than I've seen it in a long time. Like this was like.
I'm telling you, it makes it more fun for the whole league when you have the option to trade with 31 other users.
Yeah.
As much as people don't want to see the top, the playoff teams get into the top 10, if only a couple do it per season, I think I'm the only one who actually Brackett did, but he traded out, so he still has it.
Yeah.
I think I'm the only one who used mine up. So, it's once a year. I paused here. Did they do the trade? Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
the trade's in. All right, Brian, go.
Do your thing.
Doucher.
Watch it be something like lame. That's not too lame.
Chad says 85 though for Chargers with the throw power. Yikes.
So
Josh says no O lineman yet.
Yo, all right. So funny story with Josh. Oh fudge! Just rolled over something important to me. Oh, but yeah. So Josh, I named my stream Hi Josh, and then he just shoots me a DM with the picture of it, and he's like, "Hi."
Oh God.
That kind of made my day. Thanks, Josh. Damn. So we just see 76.
I'm telling you, dude, these DTs and the linemen are going to have the highest overall.
Oh, easily. But that's kind of what the thing said too, right?
That's how the game. Yeah, that's how the game's set up. Because I mean, that's why people were really ripping on. Well, I guess just Brian was ripping on Kaiser for the lineman pick. But you're not going to find many linemen that get up to 85 overall this cycle. You're really not. And right now I'm starting a 55 overall at right tackle and a 57 overall at left tackle. So it should be a fun year. So we got the Cardinals on the block. That is Brent again, probably trying to get some revenge here.
Yeah, we'll need to pause in my pick because we got to send it to Boone and then.
Somebody make him send us a picture of that linebacker.
Yeah, we need it.
Force him. You have one job. Go show.
Did you guys do the trade yet or what?
No, it's one that for whatever reason this year, whenever you submit a trade, even if it's not for that pick, it still resets it and deletes it after it advances the pick. So you have to be either on that pick and pause. You just got to pause the draft, get it sent, get it accepted, and then you're good to go.
Riggs, you've been a real pain in the butt the last couple of days.
Dude, no joke. Screw that guy. That Riggs dude's a total douche.
I'm pausing.
Thanks. But all right, but I will say this one probably isn't on me.
Sean's talking. Hold on. What'd you say, Sean?
Jesus. I had the glitch where you go back after you already left a drafted player and go back and view them in your draft board, and then you can't leave that screen. They still have that glitch, so be careful.
Oh boy.
Or maybe it's just me. You have OG Xbox.
So apparently everybody's able to make the draft, which is first because nobody DM me other than Airby. Airby couldn't draft.
He chose not to.
Yeah.
He's old and he needed to sleep.
Pause for me and Regan. Boone, we pause for you once a year.
It's the Boone pause. All right, trade. Oh, shoot. He sent it.
Okay,
Oh,
we're good. We're good.
We're good. Look at us. We're in business now, boys. We got Boone in chat. We got Boone in the draft. We're all good to go.
So
but there goes an offensive lineman. In other news,
Lockhart to Brent. And we see Boone go offensive line. NFC West going offensive line. I love it.
I've probably got the worst offensive line in the whole league now.
You better go look at mine now. I have 4 starters.
Yeah, 4 what starters?
I lost 4 starters.
My starters weren't shit to begin with.
Is this pick being traded, Bracket? What?
No, no. They already got their pick. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So you just didn't know how to do it, Ian.
What?
You just didn't know how to do it because they did it beforehand. What do we got? Who's posting picks here?
Maybe they did.
88 throw power for Eli Pope, hidden dev. 80 accuracy, 81 medium accuracy, 82 short accuracy, 84 under pressure.
Knighton. Who's that Knighton dude?
Bracket just got a 67 overall wide receiver.
It's got to be a deep.
Which guy was that though?
I don't know.
Yeah, I bet he was a deep one.
Billy coming. Oh shit! Billy coming up with that Alani Bassey, 90 strength. It was the 88 power moves. He sent us the lovely picture.
That's funny.
Yeah. So have we got all hidden dev players?
Oh gosh, I got another great DM from Josh. He said, "LOL, Nick Loki's sending for you." He said, "F him up, Reegs. I got your back, bro."
Let's get Josh in here. We need a little bit of.
Yeah, we do need. We need a little freshness from our resident Brit.
Boone wants to come in. He said, "Let me on the show." Sean's not even talking.
Oof.
Oh, I was trying to talk, but Regan kept cutting me off.
Dawes says, "I just had that glitch happen too, Sean." So 2 people. And Pride said the same thing. So 2 people had the glitch happen too outside of you.
I mean, it's not a big deal because I don't pick again until the 3rd round.
So what'd you do? Did you just back out?
Yeah, I left. It doesn't let you back out at all. You have to quit the game and then restart.
You got a dashboard. And then come back in Madden.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a problem.
Yeah. So if I had a back-to-back pick, it would have been an issue. But I'm still waiting on the 3rd round to pop up. Are we in the 2nd round yet?
No, we're at pick 26, the Seahawks. So this was my pick that he traded down from.
Yeah, we'll see how Kaiser blows this one.
I think he goes offensive lineman.
He's going to take O-line, guaranteed. He's just trying to figure out which one he likes best.
He does like O-line.
Wow, so the dashboard thing's happening to pretty much everybody.
I want to make a public service announcement to everybody out here slacking on Twitter because I just got a green Twitter check in about 30 minutes.
Yep.
I just threw out like 8 tweets. Like,
it's not hard. You win your game.
Post tweets too with pictures.
Yeah. Yep.
Not just a couple of words and then a tag.
It's the easiest way to get user rank points, and if you just get a green check and someone else gets yellow, you pass them easy. People are just some people just don't like to
post any tweets last week, so
I
guess I'm not got an article to make up for it.
I still got. Well, you get points for being on here.
Oh, I know.
Offensive line flying off the board fast.
Yeah.
No, I've wanted to come on these shows a lot, but I never have the opportunity without something going on to where I can just get some space to myself.
Like wives and stuff.
Wives. They'll do that.
Or a job.
Oh, job. Yeah, that's another one. Yeah.
That thing.
That one thing that. Yeah.
Mostly women and children or child.
Yep. So we got Chad. I don't know if Chad made it home. We're gonna see if he did. We'll let it go.
No, he said he would miss the draft, is what he told me. He said I'm not gonna be home in time.
He said if it's delayed, he might make it. So I'm just gonna let it go.
Yeah.
He did post in chat. Guys, if you have questions, go ahead.
I already forgot about the draft.
Go ahead. Yeah.
I'd like to know as I'm scouting for my next pick, what are you guys' thoughts as far as height at cornerback? How important is it? I know a jack
corner. I'm big on it just because I think it makes up for a speed deficiency.
Yeah.
I think if you
because of the length.
Yeah, I'm big at it, especially this year. For whatever reason, this year it seems to be pretty important.
I'm not big on height at receiver anymore, like I was in Madden 18. But I think because the animations for receivers are all the same, where they kind of just do stupid, that kind of thing. But I do think height at corner is a big.
So if you have, let me give you a scenario then. If you have
in passing lanes and deflecting passes, stuff like that.
So if you have a 93 speed guy that's 5'10", would you take him, or would you take, for example, this guy that Chad just got? He's like 6'2", but slower, probably 89, 90.
If it's
I would take
depends
the
how
fast guy
slow.
Because
all right, boys, I'm gonna go dark pretty quick because I gotta scout it out.
Roster as well.
What are you doing?
If he's got a bunch of small corners, then maybe you need a guy. Somebody's got to cover the tall receiver. Every team is gonna have at least one tall receiver.
I like putting.
Go ahead. Chad on the team.
I like
two of the best corner just came off the board right now. So Highsmith and then Fox back to back.
Yep. I like putting the tall corner in the slot. Especially in last cycle, it really screwed up passing lanes.
Yeah, because they Superman linebackers over the middle. I love having Derek Kendrick as my sub linebacker last year.
Yep.
He's a beast. Till he got old.
What does Rec do here?
It's a good thing that we've got we last so long that we've got guys that are like rookies when you start the cycle. Retiring by the end of the cycle.
Yep. I think 10, 12 this is a tough spot. There's running backs, but he obviously doesn't need a running back. And then people do get turned off. Oh, he took it. Who did he take?
Linebacker, Zaire Brackens.
So probably a fast linebacker. This is going to be – so Josh wants to know – what do you say? Biggest surprise of the draft so far? I
was surprised that people were surprised that I took a wide receiver.
I was surprised. I think that was a good pick for you. Just because you did lose Watkins.
And I think he's going to be better.
The problem for you now is you're going to have to focus on him. Like he's got to be your leading receiver.
That's cool because I got the whatever scenario for Miko last year, so he got to or Dev.
Yep, but that's. Oh, Chad wants to know what he took. What did Chad take? Corner.
Yeah, he got the tall corner.
Okay, Chad went with corner. So people are posting these picks all over the place. So I like Grizz's quarterback, actually. 90 throw power, 81 deep accuracy, 80 short. Medium's important, but hopefully he boosted up a little bit. Pride's O-lineman, 92 strength, run blocking. He's nice. He's really nice.
Does Regan not go running back here?
I think he should go running back because he has been complaining he can't run the football. But out of the two of them, are they worth this pick? I don't know. I think his plan all along has kind of been drafting a running back, but I don't know if he'd do it here. But I mean, if you don't go running back here, you see all these guys with red talent grades. So what did he go with? I'm looking at the players.
Cole Whittington.
We went running back. The guy out of Tennessee State, huge college. That was the faster one of the two, I believe.
71 overall. I'm sure he'll jump in here and give us a heads up.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing.
Tosh goes with a 69 overall D tackle, Matt Cruz, out of Ole Miss.
So people in chat, the hidden dev trait means it's literally star, superstar, or X factor. You don't. Yeah, there's no.
My question was, did they patch the arm flexes and all that? Or
They said they did.
Yeah, they're discussing that right now. Brackett says he had a guy that had the double flex and he ended up being a star. So that would infer that they did.
Yeah, that they fixed it. Yeah, I believe they did.
Well, I just hope that my guy gets his preseason snaps counted.
Oh, big. Oh, so the other running back here to the Dolphins, 79 overall. Kobe Connor.
Is that the highest overall we've seen so far?
Yes. Beverly was 77, and another O-lineman went 78, maybe.
I feel like
Billy comes in and makes a splash in Miami.
I feel like running backs tend to fall a little bit in this league. They're like
Billy Goat.
They fall further into the draft.
Oh yeah, for sure. It's kind of like real life, mostly because Madden. There's never a running back anymore that runs 4.4 in this.
Like I got what was his name?
King.
I got him 10th or 11th.
Yeah. I don't think we'll ever see a running back taken in the. Last cycle we saw one. The Steelers took the big guy.
Eric, dude, that guy was a monster.
Yeah.
He wasn't even starting him at first when he came in.
Yeah,
I was like, dude, I play him for the year. I'm like, dude, you have to start that guy. What's wrong with you? Speaking of, that's a topic that we should discuss. Draft funds that really were like user dependent, because any other team.
Oh, a ton. I mean, we could go on forever about that.
But like, think about it, how much of a waste that was.
I mean, we've seen it a lot with the best.
But he still could have won some awards.
The best quarterbacks have all gotten screwed. I mean, Buck Conrad, when he went to Allen, the Chargers, had a bad start. Even Aries taken full cult last year. He never did anything, and he barely improved from his 81 overall to a 80 whatever. And he was superstar dev and all that.
Last year. Too.
What?
It's like quarterbacks were the dev if you weren't winning awards.
Oh, I had no problem deving.
Yeah, obviously.
When you're winning games, it's easy to dev. When you're losing, I mean, tell me this right now, Nick. How do you have all of your progression upgrades on your coach done already?
I do not, but I know exactly what you're saying, though. You're 100% right. That's why I said that's why I said at the beginning of the cycle, though, tanking does not help. Like, people think tanking for the top pick early on is a great idea, but it's really not. If you're losing games, your entire team is deving. You might dev the two players that, killed it for you, but your entire team is not.
Well, I'll debate that there, because especially this year, how they added where certain guys trigger dev upgrades depending on whether or not they're winning. I think that losing teams get more dev upgrade goals. So
not true.
Actually is a benefit in it.
Because I only got one.
No, it's broken. Because you know what? I won 4 games or 5 games or whatever it was, and I had one opportunity. That's it.
Yeah, and I lost 3 in a row and didn't get anything. Didn't get an opportunity, or 2 in a row. It's 67 overall middle linebacker. It seems to be more random than Madden said it was going to be, but
kind of random. But at the same time, like, I ran when the beta came out, I ran some Sims, and I had Robinson as my third receiver, and he got the same exact scenario that I got with Mecole when I had him as third on my depth chart.
Yeah, it really depends. The depth chart place they are at, as long as you're using the player and he's doing, that's when you're going to get him. So get him, it seems like.
But I've also seen, like, it's the same goal: get 100 yards or 2 touchdowns. But sometimes you get
it's a stupid system.
XP, or sometimes you get 5,000 XP.
It's a stupid system. It really it could have been really cool.
It's the same thing you said about last year. They started out really well and they had something to build on, and then they just ignored it. They went on to some other bullshit.
That's the issue with this could have been awesome. If you get the scenario where your player's not like the real life stuff where your player's not too happy and wants to be re-signed right away. Maybe he has 2 years left on his deal, but he wants to play and he holds out. Like I want that kind of stuff. I don't want, hey, cheese this receiver.
Yeah, and it shouldn't be where all of those scenarios happen on week 4 for every team either. That's dumb.
Yep, it is, and it's I don't know. Like I said, it could be cool, or someone and then every single one who said they wanted the ball more, everybody is pissed, even though they got the ball more. It just
yeah.
It was very broken.
Really cool one. I mean, it was different. It was my punter, Dustin Colquitt. I have him as captain, and he called during the bye week, called a players only meeting, and I got
which that's good, and I'm good with that because that's something cool, But it's just the other ones, just because you're dude, I don't know. I guess it's good,
but in EA fans, it always ends up shitty.
Like I think it's cool. It's cool if it helps the teams who are struggling, but I don't know.
I'm upset that they got rid of the balance like last year. How they had, like, if a guy upgraded to superstar, somebody else in the league downgrade.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see.
It's gonna be flooded by the end of the cycle.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty wild. I thought
they pass the scenario system.
Yeah, good luck. Who just got posted here? Jared Phillips.
Get safeties to catch ball or even look at a ball that goes over their head.
Yeah, we're not gonna see much. So we got Titans up back-to-back picks. Or Deion Booth just went to you. Ace, how is he looking? Okay.
Not great. I mean,
it's hit or miss this year. It's gonna be the draft's tough.
All right, where are we at in the draft?
We are at second round, pick 9.
Yeah. You guys are slow.
This is bad, and everyone supposedly picking. So
maybe that's the issue because usually we have a few guys miss the draft.
Yeah. Doss says I got 3 scenarios. Dave says I got 1 for my outside linebacker. Failed.
Hey, Doss, I see your middle finger at my draft pick. Are you mad that I didn't trade you the number 5 pick, or is that the guy you wanted?
Hey, Regan, mute yourself while you're doing the dishes, all right?
Yeah, geez.
Yeah, I'm muted.
Oh, are you?
Thank you, sir.
On the stream, yeah.
No, we can hear all your shit, though. Oh, you know what? We got new schedules, don't we? Yep.
We do.
Hey, they patched who you play in the preseason this year.
I noticed that. Yeah.
But I get a divisional opponent. How does that work, dude?
Like, they did that last year with the Colts in real life. It was weird.
So I get Robert week 1. Uh-oh. Kittle's coming back home.
Hey, bracket. We're playing week 1 preseason. Get ready.
Okay. I got a tough schedule over here, fellas. NFC East. So Jack and Van plus AFC East, VBD, Josh, and I got to play a cheesy dude in Carolina week 3. Who's blowing me up? Iraq is leaving the draft. Oh, is it my pick here? Shit.
Yep.
I didn't even look.
Is it still on offense or defense?
We don't really know.
3 degrees in Indianapolis today. I don't understand.
We're going O-line, baby.
Because Trump told me
get out of here.
I did. Got a 78 pass block O-line. That's what I wanted. He's starting for me, 21 years old. So we'll hope for the best there, fellas.
Okay.
Ace, I got 14. Right, I got 14 picks, and I need to draft 8 starters with my picks. So,
is Jamal Claiborne going to start for you?
Yes, he is actually.
You're doing good.
Yeah, he had to beat a 55 overall. So 66, 55, we'll take it.
I got 2 picks in the next 5, so I got to figure out what I'm doing here. Best player available is what I'm doing.
Best, yeah, might as well. We got the Eagles on the clock here.
Everybody just picked the quickest player available. So
yeah. I'm going to pull up week 1 schedule here. Let's see.
I'm going from 4 picks in this draft I have 10 next draft.
I'll tell you what, Jag's going to get lit up week 1.
You got a division game week 1.
With the contracts that I've had to give out, I need all the draft picks I can get. Rookie contracts all day.
We got Brent versus Jack week 1. Raiders versus Ravens. Vikings Bears.
Chiefs.
Super Bowl rematch week 1. Van versus Todd. I wonder if Madden does that, or is that just coincidence?
Where are we at with making position moves? Can a D end go to D tackle?
They have to have the right size and a bit attributes.
Okay. Yeah, this guy could play D tackle for me.
All right, so Sean just hopped out. He sounded like he was underwater, Josh. That's what Josh posted in chat. So it sounds like they're underwater.
Damn, I'm on the clock again. Let's see here.
This is gonna be a wild draft, fellas. Robert took a fullback in round 2. He says, "What you doing, Robert?" Oh shit. Chicago on the clock. I think Riot's drafting. He's always awake. Oh, I'm gonna be. Dude, there's some. I'm curious.
Actually, like
this.
That D line I grabbed.
Pretty good.
If I can move him to the D tackle, I like that. The O line I just grabbed, not so great.
No, but you gotta remember. You're right. O line's gonna be.
Well, it's all relative. He'd probably start for you.
That's 100% true. You are not lying, friend. This is going to be an interesting draft with what appears to be, not the. I don't know. This is the only draft we really have to go off. Really know what to expect. So,
I actually really like this. That there's not a lot of talent early. Because
I love it.
Because it'll make the veterans worth more longer.
100%.
Then if we get a bunch of talent, in late drafts, then they could jump in and see what they could do right away. But
I really like that.
Yeah.
It should be a very interesting. It's like I like how it's not as drafting. Like I did not know what Beverly was going to come up when I took him. I could have saw, just because it's I don't know. 4-4-3 could be anything. Can you not
remember 2 or 3 cycles ago where everyone had this sheet and you could pick out who everyone was based on
Oh, for sure. Yeah. It's just, it's and that wasn't as fun, it just really wasn't. It was I don't know. I don't know. Oh, good morning, ARV. ARV just woke.
the thing that I wish that we could do differently is I wish there was more opportunities to scout where you could focus on certain things.
100%.
Where if you put in the effort and you wanted, let's say you wanted to go look at this guy, Tyson Israel, that Riot just drafted, and you say, I want to know how this guy, what's his pass blocking like? Is he going to be my blind side protection? You know, you could put in some extra effort there that no one else, if no one else did it, then you would have information that no one else did.
It should be like attending a pro day. I've said it all along. You know, you can, Jack goes with the safety. I agree 100%, Ace. And I wish that was a thing here because it would be really, really cool to see.
It's just so unimaginative, you know. You can put in all of the recruiting effort that you want, and we're nearing the end of the second round, and all of that recruiting effort is down the drain now, where most of us are just looking at the combine stuff now.
Starting tight end. No, I did not. Oh.
So you're saying Whitworth is not going to fill Kittle's shoes?
He will not fill Kittle's big toe. Not even close. That was ugly.
I'm curious to see. So Brackett just drafted a tight end, and this guy was kind of high on my list because he was supposed to be a pretty good blocker.
So you can. He messaged me actually before this pick and said, "Can you play him at fullback?" And I said, "Yes, you can." So I think he kind of had the same.
He's going to be a good like sixth O lineman fullback type guy.
Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're good there. There's a starter.
Franklin will start for you?
Yeah, not high overall, but maybe it'll start triggering me some of these super duper animations. But that, you know, I got all these picks. I'm taking shots in the dark, man, and just hoping for the best. But
you know what I've kind of noticed watching games early on is we have a pretty good mix of who everyone is using. We got a couple guys that'll use her safety. We got a couple really wild guys that'll use her cornerback. Some linebacker users, some D line users. Is this a guy that you'll use her at middle linebacker?
I'm gonna play him at outside in my 4-3. Which he's 86 speed, 87 excel. So it fits in well. If I use or anybody, it would probably be him, just because I don't want to touch Quan. I'm letting Quan Alexander kind of do his thing. Yeah. Robert is going to join us here, talk about his draft and our upcoming week 1 matchup and his big trade. Rob, feel free to join. Hey, J-Mo, what's going on, baby? Rob, what's up, dude?
Hey, what's going on?
Not too much. How's the draft going?
You know, I kind of did it to myself. I went down to 25, and the guy that I was all in for, I was really concerned about his speed, so I jumped down, and sure enough, that guy had an 88 speed, and I thought, man, I should have just stayed where I was at. But
Who was it? A safety?
I was Mato Estraza was the guy that I had been kind of scouting because I thought, I don't need a safety, but here in a few years, I'm going to have to make a decision on Poyer. And, I thought about him pretty serious, and then I jumped out, and then I regretted it.
So who'd you end up coming away with?
I got Orlando Gadsden, cornerback. It was really between him and Fox. And they both ran. Yeah, they both ran a 4.4, but Fox was like a 95 speed, and he was a 91.
If you're gonna get anything high, you want speed to be high because you can have the other stuff. You can get those +2, +3 coverages when you get your upgrade. So, will he get playtime right away opposite Darius Slay or?
Well, I've got a pretty full house at corner, so it wasn't necessarily a need. I felt like he was the best player available when I picked.
Gotcha.
I've got Levi Wallace, who had an absolute killer season last year, 5 picks, 2 touchdowns. I've got Slay, I've got T. White, Slay's getting old. That's fine. I mean, he's still got the game. He's still 93, so speed. But it's going to be interesting. I've definitely got options in the secondary.
Yeah,
maybe you need to trade Trey White out to Indy and make some room for that rookie to play.
Something to think about. I mean, it's definitely. I've got one trade left, and I'm sure that there's going to be some options now. Plus, I'm going to be looking ahead to kind of replenish some of those draft picks.
Hit me up, Robert. Hit me up.
So what the Kittle move? You got your tight end that you've wanted.
Yeah.
Was Dawson Knox just not cutting it?
Nothing against Dawson Knox at all. But big difference stepping down from playing with Riley Leak and then playing with Dawson Knox. I mean, I picked up a little bit of speed, but the catching traffic and just a lot of those smooth route running, and it was just very difficult for me to use that tight end as a weapon like I did, with Riley Leak.
Real quick here, hate to interrupt. So Air V just let me know that cornerback that he took first overall was Normal Dev.
Woo!
The only player we've seen in the top 15, 16. He was number one in true talent, it said.
Wow.
But Normal Dev. So that's
a burn.
He's sending the pictures in soon, but yeah, that's tough. But I mean, because going to if you're at star to get him up to superstar, snag a couple abilities is tough. But to go from normal after one season to hope to star, and then another season to get up to superstar. I mean, it's if your guy has a baller out year, it's just.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah, that's whew.
That is. Remember what I posted it in chat. I said we'll see if he grizzes these picks, and that is exactly what Grizz would do.
I gotta see what the speed and stuff is, but Normal Dev. I mean, if you have, I don't know.
Where is Grizz?
Okay, so so the corner is pretty nice. 93 speed, 96 acceleration, 69 man coverage, 74 zone, 76 overall.
But you know what? If he focus trains that guy, he'll be just fine.
Yep. Oh yeah, with 96 Excel, that's beautiful. And he's what, 6'2"?
I'd take that right now. Honestly, I don't.
Absolutely. I think
he's just fine there.
Yeah, that's a great pick. I think that's as good as it gets there. I'm supposed to pause here for him and Tosh to make their trade. I reckon Tosh. Or not I reckon. Aries and Tosh.
I was going to say they can't walk down the street and work this out. A couple of neighbors.
Aries and Tosh can meet at the Michigan Ohio border.
Ugh.
So 6'2", 211, 22 years old for that corner, Marquise Williams. Not bad.
Wow. I had him rated the best, so
I did too. I think everybody did, unless you needed a quarterback. I think everyone Decker. But I'm gonna guess Jack posted D tackles. Aries, shoot me a DM when you guys are good here, man.
Jack was bragging about that safety he just took, right?
I need to see a picture of the safety, Jack.
Well, he put it in Maine. The guy's 6'4", 90 speed, 91 Excel. He's 21 years old.
So that is a prototypical Jack corner. I still want to see the picture, though. So AirV says his linebacker easily is second in talent and hidden dev. See, I think that the talent grades are messed up, though, because it says, I believe they're messed up because it said first and second for quite a few people. I don't know.
There was about 40 or 50 people that were going to go in the second round, it said.
Yeah.
Out of 32 available slots.
Okay, Aries and Tosh are good to go.
That's some Brian math right there.
Who gave Brian control of the game? You can send the rest of my picks. Okay. Aries, Tosh. So Tosh Tosh had his first and second round pick. Jack says in chat, I wonder if this is how the norm. I'm hoping this one's just rough. I hope the other one has a couple. You got to have 5 or 6 really, studs. I think, right? Yeah. You want some fun, guys. I'm hoping it's not the norm. Robert, are you still on here?
Yeah, I'm still on. I'm still on.
So Pride says in YouTube chat, send Knox to Green Bay. He's already out. So are you going to run some 2 tight end sets then, or what?
I've got some formations that I definitely have a second tight end that I pass to. So I've got a couple formations, but I've got one trade left. I've already seen popping up on my phone here. You mentioned Tavarius White, and all of a sudden I get a couple people start popping up on my phone, some offers. So
do not trade him without talking to me, please.
Yeah. ARV sent me the picture of the linebacker he took. 84 speed, 79 excel, 53 zone coverage, 84 hit power, 84 strength. He's a 71 power move. So he's a 3-4 outside linebacker. And hidden dev. Worth the number 2 overall pick, 21 years old. I don't know. He's not playing. What do you call it? Not playing coverage at all. Yeah. So we are in the third round, third pick. It's been what? An hour?
Grizz in chat says, imagine if I traded Ramsey for number 1 overall.
Oh, and he almost did.
I'd be uninstalling.
He almost did. He was pretty close from dealing Ramsey, Miles Jack, all those guys. So this will give everybody an idea. Maybe wait. I don't know. It's because the combine was very. Go ahead.
Van makes a great comment. He says picks are not worth as much, in my opinion.
It definitely changes some stuff. It also makes Brian look even dumber for trading Luke Kuechly for the 28th overall pick.
Wait, a better question is, who did he get?
What?
Who did he get for him?
He got Hassan Reddick and
they did
round pick, I think.
They did Hassan Reddick so dirty, and he sucks at coverage in this game.
He's almost as bad as Darius Leonard.
Madden screwed Leonard, man. That was wild.
I'm still upset about that. I mean, defensive rookie of the year, right?
Yeah.
And he's terrible.
Yeah, that's not what you're looking for. So I need to come away with some picks here. Where am I at?
Brent here using up all 2 minutes.
I'm wondering if Brent is here. Go figure. Another staff member breaking rules and not following directions. I'm booting all of them. Booting them all.
So, Nick, are you ready to make the trip to Buffalo week 1 the next week?
That's so. I was telling Robert this when we made the trade. I root for Robert to win all the time. I want Robert to be successful. But now that I have his first overall pick, I hate him, and I hope he loses every single game. It sucks because I want to root for him. But
that just means here's what you got to do then. Just hit Stick Podcast every week and just choose him to win.
Yeah,
that's how you did me regularly. Yeah, so thank you.
Well, it also means it's even sweeter if I do beat you week 1, because then not only do I get the win, but then your pick goes down. Well, I'm gonna look up your schedule real quick here. Let's project Robert's season. Ace, I'm gonna read off who he plays. You tell me if he. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Niners week 1.
That's a loss.
Okay, 1 loss. Cardinals week 2.
That's probably a win.
All right. Steelers week 3.
That's a win.
Okay, 2 wins. Titans and Hammer. Bryce Love week 4.
That's a win.
Oh God. VBD.
That's a loss.
Okay, 2 losses. Boone and whoever is quarterback.
That's a win.
Okay, Sean and the Chiefs.
Oh.
Win?
That's a toss-up to me.
All right, so we'll
yeah. I'll say a loss.
Okay, so 3 losses. Seahawks and Kaiser.
You know, I think Kaiser has a little breakout this year, so I think that's a loss.
Dude, Kaiser beat me. Yep. Josh and the Jets.
That's a loss.
5 losses through week 10. Billy and the Dolphins.
That's a win.
Okay, Patriots again. BBD.
I think that's a loss.
Okay, 6 losses. The hit-sticking Chargers.
Ooh. I don't know who Chargers is going to have at quarterback. I'm going to say that's a win for Robert.
All right, so we got, and then the Broncos.
I got to make my pick.
Oh boy,
excuse me.
Reeves, take it over. Broncos.
That's good question. I don't know. They know each other pretty well.
That game should be broadcast.
Yeah, it should be broadcast. What are we saying? Win, loss? Okay, win. And Josh and the Jets again?
That'd be a loss.
Okay, Raiders and Dolphins to finish off.
Loss, win.
Yeah,
loss,
win. No, I say win, loss.
So you guys got him at 8-8.
That'd be awesome.
That would not be good for me. I'm hoping for 2-14.
I would gladly take an 8-8. That'd be amazing.
That's. I mean, what'd you go this year? 9-7.
I finished 8-8. Yes,
Josh.
sir.
Josh says in YouTube chat. Robert,
honest advice.
3-13.
No,
that's what Josh said. Division rival.
Josh is drinking already. Josh, what are you doing? It's like 3 a.m. over there. Quit drinking. But seriously, Robert, one thing that we talked about it last year. If you focus too much on Kittle, it's going to hurt you.
Yeah,
there's a fine line. There's a fine line between him helping you win a game and then going beyond that to where you're focusing on him so much that it hurts you. So that's advice from a 4 or 5 win a season guy.
So I want Kittle to win MVP then. So Robert's focusing on him like crazy. And he's that's what I want.
I'm hoping that I can use Kittle to Ace's point. I'm hoping I can use Kittle as somewhat of a distraction to where I have options. I've got him. Foster had a great season last year, and so I mean, it's John Brown had a good season. My running back had a good season. He had 800 yards out of the backfield catching the ball. So.
Yeah, Tremont Smith, man, we need to talk about the MOP. We need where the votes are in. I have to add them up real quick, but MOP is he made the list of most outstanding player. He had over 1,200 yards rushing plus 800 yards receiving, which I don't know if we've seen. Maybe Nyheim Hines the last season of a last cycle with Brackett, but that he put up a really good season. So props to you on that, getting him the ball all sorts of ways. I think he had 79 catches, which it was obviously part of the game plan, right?
Yes. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was it factored in. I think he had 83 catch, and he was the highest receiving halfback, and that was really what that and the speed is the reason why I went after him, because I thought, wow, that could really add an element to my offense.
Yeah. Brent is mad. I didn't get one. He didn't get a picture of his guy. He said he's fucking pissed. And then he said Riot before the draft offered him Roquan Smith for the 4th pick, and he declined. And he drafted a quote unquote bag of shit instead. But he's hidden dev. He is hidden dev, Brent said.
Wow.
Oof, so Riot offered me. We had a deal for Roquan too, kind of. He's really floating Roquan all over the place. Which Roquan, I mean, now maybe after seeing these drafts, I wonder if AirV is regretting giving up Evan Ingram, Jabril Peppers, Saquon, all these guys to move up for these guys. What do you guys think, Ace? Do you think it was even a bigger mistake now? Ace? Nice. Oh, nice. He's muted. What? Well, we'll ignore that one then. All right, who do we got? We got Jack up here. We're almost to the third round. I mean, so let's go ahead. Any questions you guys got in the YouTube chat before we shut this down? We got. Oh, do we want to bring Boone on here for a little bit? He's always. Robert Higgy said, "You won't beat the Broncos. He let you win last time."
Okay.
Oh.
Hey,
Office trash talk starts early.
Yeah, I mean, I've faced him twice in the XCFL, and I'm undefeated against him in the XCFL. But hey, I mean, I'm all for, I'm humble. He's definitely the better player. We'll see if I get lucky or not.
So I'd like to know, because he owed you a breakfast, I believe, from your last win. How was that breakfast?
Yeah, getting Higgy to buy is very hard to do. So, sometimes you just got to count your losses.
Higgy so you're saying Broncos. Never bet with Higgy.
That's right. You know what? He did make a killer lunch today. He made some chicken at home, some honey barbecue chicken, and brought it in. It was really killer. So
Broncos win by 3 scores. He says, and then he says, I didn't get my Super Bowl breakfast.
All right. Well, guess I had to buy him that tomorrow. But
hey, little office rivalry.
McDonald's has a great dollar menu.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna jump out of here and start getting ready. I've got a pick coming up. Hey, best of luck to everybody this season. Awesome time. Thanks a lot for the Kittle trade, and I do have one trade pending, and if I do something with White Ace, I'll definitely talk to you.
I appreciate it, Robert. Look out, picnic tables. You're in danger.
Guys,
see you, Rob.
Take her easy.
All right, man.
Bye, Rig.
Oh boy, the draft is really thinning out here, Bill.
Rig.
Yo, what's up?
Rig, are you done doing the dishes yet?
Is it still? Could you hear like sound in the background?
Yeah, it was bad.
Really?
There was a good 5-10 minute period there where it was just. I mean, we were in a commercial kitchen.
Which I didn't know if it was you or if it was Sean, but I felt bad booting Sean off. I didn't boot him off; he left, but I didn't want to boot anyone off who wants to be here.
Well, I didn't hear anything, so I assume it was me.
Oh shoot! The Niners are on the clock. What bust are we taking here?
Yeah, it's getting there. It's that like kind of the time of the draft where you just sit there and you're like, all right.
Well, I mean now, I mean the trash starts earlier on. I feel like in this.
Yeah. So it's even worse now. So it's like, oh God, help me, please.
I want to know. I mean, I kind of feel like there's got to be some gems buried in here somewhere, though. There has to be. So if anyone's finding starters, I want to know if you're still listening.
I drafted a starter, 67 overall right tackle.
67 overall right tackle is the line doesn't matter in San Francisco.
87 strength though. Kittle makes route predictable. Thank you, Nick. Oh,
Double Nut drafts. Double Nut has a thing for guys from Mount Union. I don't know why, but he picked that guy because he's from Mount Union. I know that, and he's probably 20 years old. So very predictable pick there from Double Nut.
We still got 15 people on the draft show here tuned in. If you guys do have any questions in the chat, throw them up there. Boone, if you want to hop in here, hop in, man. You're up. We'll say interesting to talk to.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the heck.
Now that you won't have any schedule issues since you work 5 minutes from home. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Boone not having schedule issues is like Chadwick participating in the league on the weekend. It just doesn't happen.
5 minutes from home, but he's got to go home, go borrow his friend's power cord, and make a whole pitcher of lemonade, and then he'll be ready to go.
Poor Ace. One of his first games in the league was against Boone, and it just was not a good experience at all.
It was terrible.
Sitting at
that whole thing, it took like 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours from the time we were supposed to kick off until we actually kicked off. It was.
Oh, the Bucks are not here. Come on, guys, be on top of your shit, Nick.
What pick are we at?
We are at third round, pick 22. At the fourth round, we're going to drop down. You get a minute per pick. I'm going to announce that, if that's cool with everybody in here.
If Boone's not getting in here, let's get a guest in here. I'd like to talk to Van. Van, jump in here.
Yeah, Van actually just DM'd me and it made no sense.
Yeah.
Well, he's probably, he's probably 4 or 5 tumblers into his crown, so it's primetime Van right here.
It's a do you need to test ? Preseason ? Which who do we got? We got Boone. Boone.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, my man?
What's going on, man. Boone?
Do you have a quarterback on your roster yet? Is that a no?
Where's David Fales in his black taped up boots?
Look, my water boy displayed a hell of an arm in the offseason. I didn't tell anybody the secret.
Well, it's not hard to have a hell of an arm compared to David Fales and his 72 throw power.
So I'm pissed about Fales because he against me the first time we played, he was on the run, falling backwards and throwing it 65 yards downfield like easy, and but Jimmy Garoppolo's feet are planted and he's lobbing them up and they're just ducks. So maybe throw power doesn't matter.
Well, look, you know who David Fales is. It should not surprise you at this point. I have a long history with him, and I don't know what it is. I can't tell you. I can't just throw any quarterback in there because I've tried it with a couple of these bums. For whatever reason, he gets in the game and he plays so much better than what his stats are, and I don't get it. And I'm not really going to argue. I just know I can rely on him to not lose.
And yet he's a backup in the XFL right now. Not XCFL. Not XCFL. XFL. He's looking for a job right now.
They're not trying to win. If they were smart, they'd start him. I'm telling you that now. Because the man is
maybe I'll go pick him up.
If Madden holds any truth, he's a stud.
So you're saying I go pick him up right now, he challenges Andrew Luck for a job.
Absolutely. He takes Andrew Luck's job. Hold on, first of all, did you see his season last year before I ran into, I think it was Nick broke me the fuck down towards the end of the season.
Second time, yeah.
The second time. Wow. He single-handedly destroyed the season because the man was on his way to like a 14, 15 touchdown, 3 pick. He was having a good year, given that he didn't even start the whole year.
Yeah.
But I honestly don't know what I'm doing at quarterback this year. I have no freaking clue.
Wait, and
first pick.
Do you have your first round pick still?
For next year?
Yeah. And you have
what's crazy?
Giants as well.
Exactly. Next year could be a really good year.
You got the top 2 picks.
Hold on. First of all, don't just write me.
That was a good burn right there.
Fales is still a free agent. I could pick him up. He'll get me 7 to 9 wins.
That's true. Yeah.
But I have some guys I want to see in this draft, and I think this year the goal was to get a quarterback and a wide receiver. You clearly took the last decent wide receiver.
Hey, you want Goodwin? Come get Goodwin. It only cost you the Giants' first round pick.
You're not getting the Giants' first round pick. So and then I the first pick I had the DN, and whoever before me took the DN I wanted. Yeah, I reached out, and this year I've reached out to more people than I ever have in my entire XCFL career. Like I've reached out to Jack, to freaking Brent. I think I reached out to you, Nick. I reached out to NWS. Like I've been reaching out to because I could not figure the season out to save my freaking life. But took a DN. I figured I'm gonna strengthen up the defense. The best on the board when I got up to pick in the first round the second time was a freaking offensive lineman. So I was like, okay, well, screw it, let's go offensive lineman. And then sure enough, second round, I had the guy. He was supposed to be 6th round. He was 2nd round talent. I was like, let's take him. So I got 2 93 strength offensive tackles.
Oh, nice.
My whole offensive line is gonna be solid, So I'm like, okay, no matter what, I can run the ball. Gurley's still here. I'm paying him a whole hell of a lot of money, so and he might as well earn the shit. But I don't know who the hell's gonna play quarterback. So I'm gonna grab.
You should be.
And fuck it, we're gonna roll the dice. See who takes off.
If Gurley's not getting 25 carries a game, you're playing wrong.
You know what's crazy? Gurley actually gets a lot of freaking carries from me for my offense. I I don't think I ever really ran the ball more than 15.
Can I be honest with you though?
25. What you got for me?
Can I be? You got to run something other than a toss. Mix in some inside stuff every now and then. The guy has some moves. Really, if you're only doing tosses, it's easy to predict.
I feel like tosses are not as good this Madden though. There's certain ones that are good, but I feel like some are really slow to develop, and people can just come in and fly and break everything up. I don't know.
Well, what I usually do is I try to run what people use against me that's really fucking effective.
Yeah.
You know what the difference is? Other people can call and play defense. So when I call that shit don't work, okay?
Yeah.
So,
well, you also don't want...
You know the shit with the overload where you got like 5 linemen on the right, you got 2 on the left.
Yeah.
Everybody runs the fucking off shit to the left and it always fucking works. It never fucking works for me. I promise you that.
Well, here's a tip from a Rams fan too. I know we debated this, but don't have 330-pound Andrew Whitworth out there in space trying to block somebody.
Well, hey, look, you know what? I got the guys now, so we're just gonna run you over straight up the gut. We're going power run.
Hey, there you go.
1990s. I'm gonna give Gurley the freaking the tape on the fingers. I'm gonna juice him up.
Make him look like Jerome Bettis.
Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. I'm telling you, he's gonna be a big guy now. We're gonna power it up the middle. Stop us if you can. And then at some point, we'll force feed Cooper Kupp, Everett, and Robert Woods. At some point, they'll get the ball.
So
I like the way you use Cooper Kupp.
You don't regret the Brandon Cooks trade at all?
Nah, because like I told you, this is a cap game. Like this team it's a freaking mine. It's a trap waiting to happen. You can't pay everybody. And everyone has a name, and everybody's gonna want money. And I started out with freaking $4 million in cap room. I couldn't even make a trade that I was gonna have, where I was gonna get Vic Beasley.
Oh, that's right.
And then I was gonna have to pay Goff. And then I was gonna have to. I don't have time for that. I already paid Aaron Donald. I'm already paying Todd Gurley, so I have to move some pieces. And while Brandon Cooks is a great piece to have, he was fun to use. I had to get rid of him because right now he's worth the most he's going to be.
Yeah, that's true.
And I'm not gonna be able to use him the right way right now because this team was not going to win while I'm trying to figure out how to play, and I know Goff's not the answer. So I'm going to get rid of my quarterback. Why would I keep him?
You're just lucky we started before Goff got that $100 million guarantee.
Oh, man. You have no clue, bro. I was hoping we just started so I didn't have to pay him because I knew he was never going to be my quarterback.
You did. Yeah. I mean, you won 7 games, which I wouldn't have thought. I think you didn't
Nick,
think you'd win games.
Yes. Sorry to cut you off, but you could sim through nuts picks here.
Good. And Brent, can I sim through you?
We have the wild Michael Chadwick trying to get in chat.
Oh, God.
Holy smokes.
All right, let's open it up for him. Hey, he wants to come in too.
Oh, I
can't wait. I can't wait to talk to Chad about him blowing his entire season.
Or maybe the trades that almost happened with.
Oh God, dude! Trying to just give DeAndre Hopkins
for a hand job, yeah.
For people that think the trade committee doesn't trust me, we try to save some people, and Chad is one of them.
You guys don't see the ones that don't hit the floor. Like you think the ones that are approved are bad. You got something coming. It gets wild sometimes.
Because I don't know if anyone's like Ace talked about earlier. Vets, we sim 6 seasons, and DeAndre Hopkins is a 92 overall, like one point in speed.
Yeah, he's the exact same player at 35.
He's a freak, and so Chad's trying to give him away for like future second and some other garbage. And we're like, dude, you don't know what you have here. I think Brent is not on. He didn't respond.
No,
all Nick had to do was he sent him that picture.
Run it down all the way.
He sent him the picture, and then Chad's like, "Oh, all right, I'm keeping him."
And you're on the clock, Nick.
Okay. Brent, quick note about Brent. He said his middle linebacker had an A- hit power, and it was 82 overall.
What?
So yeah.
Dude, screw. Oh Lord, it's just a crapshoot. It's just a total crapshoot.
It's 100%.
No, but
I like it.
That just tells you he got the best hit power guy.
Yeah.
One of the best hit power guys available.
You're right. You're 100% right.
Hey, Nick.
So it's not that it's bad. It's just
what? You sure that's what they changed though?
Oh God, Chad is here.
Nick, I got a trade for you.
Oh boy, what do we got?
If you take Hutton right now, I'll
Who's
give
Hutton?
you my 4th round next year.
Who's Hutton?
What, a quarterback? He's trash, probably. I don't know. I'm really gambling here.
Hutton, and you'll give me your pick next year?
Yep, my 4th round next year.
All right, I'm doing it. Unless he's good. No, he's.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah, Nick has like no picks next year.
Oh, all right. We made that deal though.
Mm-hmm. He's probably trash.
58 overall.
He's my starting quarterback.
89 throw power.
It's not hard to be
73.
your starting quarterback.
Bro,
if he's the only one on the
RG3's in
roster.
free agency. I mean, I feel like he's a little better.
Oh, you can go grab a couple good guys in free agency. 66 short accuracy. That's
gonna hurt. It's fine though. He'll start.
Oh God.
I'll change his name. He'll be on.
Oh God. Ace, remember
Mr.
the name?
Chadwick.
Chad, what's up,
Chadwick?
What's I'm
Chad?
watching my first half bet lose by a half.
What would you pick? Carolina?
Yeah, -3.5.
Oof.
Have you had a slice today?
How's that going?
6-3. It's a really boring game.
Damn, I forgot to set my fantasy lineup. I think I'm playing Chad too.
Oh boy.
Chad, am I playing you in fantasy? Are you Chad's
Chadwick,
dying liver?
have you had a slice today?
Have I had a what?
A slice.
No, I haven't yesterday.
From where? I mean, let's hear the live
Villa.
Review of it.
Villa pizza. I already reviewed it. 8.9.
Pretty good.
So,
Good stuff.
yeah.
8.9. Not bad.
Wait, Chad, are you Chad's dying liver in our fantasy team? Or in our fantasy league?
No, I'm not in the fantasy league.
What?
I'm not in the fantasy league.
You're not in the XCFL fantasy league?
No.
Oh, well, your dying liver is. Somebody named their team Chad's dying liver, and so I thought, I was just like, oh, that's Chad. Okay. Well,
that's pretty fresh.
Yeah, that is pretty fresh. Almost as fresh as your liver.
Pick 6 here, boys.
What?
There's no pick 6 coming, Chad.
Yeah, no.
No pick 6 coming.
Jaheim Wonton's going to throw a pick 6 here. First down. Great. That's even worse.
I was watching, you can't even call it a highlight reel, but all of Jameis's week 1 numbskull plays. It was so bad. He was terrible week 1.
Dude, this is just a game of who wants to lose worse. This is
let's cut the stream and we'll open up the chat, and if anybody wants to join in and chat, we can do that.
All right, sounds good.
I'll make it unlimited just because we got nothing else. This draft is not a good one.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Feel free to join in, fellas. If you're watching, you want to join chat. Touchdown, baby. Godwin.
God damn it.
Well, hey, look, Panthers can score, right? And they'll go for 2.
Panthers suck.
Dude,
I hate Panthers.
The Lions.
Yeah.
Where were you? They came back.
That's such a Lions thing to do.
Dude, it is. Down 24-6. Oh, yeah, in overtime. Yeah, it was just brutal.
Hey, blow a 24-6 lead.
Yeah, they were balling. The Cardinals were balling coming in late.
Dude, Kyler Murray was 20 for 29 in the fourth quarter.
All right, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you later on XCFL Network.